It has been 2 weeks to the day that I released my Nerdy Prudes Must Die theory video. And some things have happened. So I finished editing the video, I uploaded it, and then I kind of went, cool, that's done. Oh, I'm gonna tweet it at Nick Lang. So, because I did a little bit of a shout out at the end of the video, basically just shouting out Nick Lang and Starkid, seeing if they will be aware of my existence, and Nick Lang knows I exist. It's still, as I said, it's 2 weeks to the day, as I said, after I released the video, and after he tweeted, because he tweeted me on the same day. It's still not hit me yet, really. Yeah, I've been a Starkid fan for years. I joined the Starkid fandom the day before AVPS was released. Yeah. I probably am going to do a video on how I joined the Starkid fandom, because I always find it interesting anyway how other people join certain fandoms, so I might just share mine if that's something you're interested in. I tweeted at Nick Lang, to get back to my story. I tweeted at Nick Lang about my YouTube video. I wasn't sure if he was going to notice it, because I'd already tweeted him about my first Starkid Theory video about Jane is Webby, didn't get a response. That's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting a response when I tweeted him the first or the second time. So, tweeted him, and then left my phone for a little bit, and then about, I was going to say, it was about 1 hour, 2 hours after, I think, off the top of my head, I came back to my phone, and all I could see was Nick Lang noticed you, Nick Lang noticed you, and variants thereupon, people had messaged me to let me know. Yes, Nick Lang replied to my tweets. I had great fun coming up with my theories for what I think will happen in Team Starkid's finale to the Hatchetfield trilogy. Nick Lang tweets, "Tell me I'm right! Starkid Theory, Nerdy Prudes Must Die, the link #Starkid." So, as I said, tweeted that, didn't expect a response, and then, "Hi Catherine, thanks for sending me the video. Very fun to see some theories. Of course, I can't confirm or deny anything. Something I can say," I think I may have mentioned this before, is that the Hatchetfield series isn't just a trilogy. Thanks again. I'm just gonna pause there for a moment, because what? After I read the tweet, I talked to a couple of Starkid fans, and I did a bit of research, and yes, he has said on a couple of live streams and things like that, that the Hatchetfield series isn't a trilogy. Chances are it's going to be expanded into like comic books, plays, musical, like a wide variety of things. And although that is great, it does throw a huge spanner into my theories, especially my last theory video, because a lot of it was just me going the finale to the Hatchetfield trilogy, therefore. So I thought I would quickly make this video 2 weeks after, essentially amending my past theory video. Number 1, apocalyptic level event. Chances are, lads, there's going to be another apocalyptic level event, even though it's not the end of the Hatchetfield trilogy. As I mentioned in my previous video, Hatchetfield kind of just has a way of keep getting blown up or ripping each other apart. So chances are there is going to be another apocalyptic level event. That one is safe. That one's fine. Yay! Yay! The title is still the same as far as I'm aware. Nick Lang, if that changes, please let me know. So Nerdy Prudes Must Die, things are still looking pretty bleak for Grace Chastity. Someone did point out, however, it is Nerdy Prudes Must Die. I was actually going to expand on this in the Nerdy Prudes Must Die video, but I have a little bit more time now. I had to cut that one down, it was already way too long. It is plural, so Grace won't be the only nerdy prude who must die. I'm just acknowledging the fact I do know that it's multiple. So Webby, find out who Webby is, what Webby is. Unfortunately, because it's not a finale, they can drag that out as long as they want. So it's unlikely we're going to find out in Nerdy Prudes Must Die what or who Webby is. If we do, that'd be amazing. Ha! But I think with something like that, they might choose to drag it on a little bit longer. We might have more clues though, however. It would depend on how big a bombshell they want to drop at that point. The teams will unite again, similar to Webby. They don't have to anymore. This isn't a finale. This isn't Avengers Infinity War or Endgame anymore. This is like Thor Ragnarok now. I mean, I love Thor Ragnarok. But yeah, the teams don't have to unite. And also someone did point out that that the actors might have a bit of a job of playing multiple main characters. I had it in my head that most of the main teams from The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals and Black Friday are played by different actors, so it wouldn't be a huge problem if they were to merge. But then, of course, we've got new characters that need to join the fray. Can't totally do it on all old characters. And some people have said that Hot Chocolate Boy, also known as Obnoxious Teen, I believe, and also the Cineplex Kid, they're going to be playing main characters. But yeah, it's a good point and one I hadn't actually thought all the way through. But of course, now the teams don't have to unite, so everything's fine. Everything's fine. My theory's in shreds. Everything's fine. And a little add-on, also there's going to be no power struggle because the teams aren't going to unite. Multiverse hopping and also time travelling. So this confused quite a lot of people. I do think it would be a good opportunity for Starkid to jump back and go forward, possibly, in time and explore different Hatchetfields and things, because it is a multiverse. I'm sure most of us seem to agree on that. There's quite a few people that also think it's like a Groundhog Day scenario, where it's over and over again, but there's quite a lot that is like slightly wrong with that, from my point of view. That's all. I still think time travelling and multiverse hopping will be a thing in the Hatchetfield universe, but not at the moment. Similarly to the Webby thing, they don't have to give us any answers. At the moment, they could just leave it really ambiguous. Of course, like Black Friday, they will be expanding on the universe, and therefore some answers will be given. Perhaps we may see more of General McNamara and the Peeps, and have a bit more of a bit more answers on that. They're free to do whatever they want because this isn't a finale. I mean, I'm happy and I'm also annoyed at the same time. I wish that I had known before I uploaded the video. Deaths! This is something that can still happen. Of course, not the same people. Maybe, maybe not. Depends if they come back or not. Bill's still up for grabs though. Because from what we can gist about the title, Grace Chastity's involved. If Grace Chastity involves, Alice is involved. If Alice is involved, Deb's involved. If Deb's involved, chances are Bill's going to be involved, and chances are he could still die. I love Bill. I love Bill so much as a character. I think he's brilliant, but I think it would make a really big emotional punch if he did die. The character did die, and it can still happen. And a lot of my possible storyline can still happen as well. There's also those people who have riffed on it a little bit, either in like messages to me or in YouTube comments down below and things like that about how Bill could die. I think it would surprise me actually if Bill makes it out of Nerdy Prudes Must Die alive. Just, I mean, if he does, I'll be happy. But yeah, I think it would be unlikely for him to get out unscathed anyway. Also, to add on to the death thing, there's probably going to be a lot of death. So I took about 1 or 2 minutes to write down every single Starkid character I could think of that died in the musicals. So I'm just going to go through what I've got. If I've missed anything really big, please let me know. So, a Harry Potter musical. You got Cedric, Dumbledore, Snape, Bellatrix, Fudge. A Harry Potter sequel, Voldemort, possibly. He was dead at the start. Don't judge me. Crookshanks. Again, question marks just get thrown in the path of a werewolf, so things aren't looking great. But Pettigrew definitely is dead. Yay! A definite death. So then we move on. Starship, Bug, technically does die. Junior definitely does die. Pincer, again, definitely does die. Then you've got the bugs that are eaten for nourishment, Baguette, and the Mosquito Brothers. Holy Musical Batman, plenty of people. Technically the entirety of Gotham who chose to drink water at that particular moment before time was reversed. They all died. And then also there are people who get their heads exploded beforehand. And then also you've got Chilly Willy, death by lollipop. Sweet Tooth, who gets chucked into that vat. And also Batman's parents do die at the start. Like any good Batman retelling, his parents die at the start of it, so technically they do die on stage, so haha. AVPSY, Scarfy. And I drew a heartbreak after that because I got weirdly emotional about that death more than any other character really here. And also Colin Creevy doesn't come around from being petrified. Yay! Then Twisted, Abdul, and plenty other guards do die, as well as there will probably be people from the kingdom who do die when Ahmed invades, so they're dead. Also, Scheherazade does die. It's not like on stage death, but Scheherazade does die. So there we go. And then in Annie, Jar Jar Binks or JJ. Curse you, Starkid, for making me care a lot about Jar Jar Binks and then killing him. And then Trail to Oregon, virtually every single character! Woo! Of course, you've got McDoon and his one true love, Cletus Jones, they both die. All the family do die. Depending on which ending you pick, you personally kill one of them, apart from the daughter, because she's definitely faking it. But the rest of them definitely do die and then come back. Spoilers! The whole thing of this is spoilers. But anyway, and of course the Buffalo family, they all die. Firebringer, Snarl, gets burnt alive. The girl who didn't like musicals, everyone dies. If there is a character you think, I mean apart from the squirrel, yeah, Penis is the only safe one. The rest of them are dead. And then in Black Friday, everyone ? Chances are they're all dead, but also Frank, General McNamara, Linda Monroe gets shot in the head, and hashtag save Ethan. Ethan is dead. So that is all the characters I could think of. The only musical I couldn't think of a death for was MAMD, Me and My Dick. But I don't think there is a death in that one. There is a possibility that there would have been dicks and pussies that died in the battle to save Dick. And curse you, Starkid, that they could be saying that phrase. That is a weird sentence to say in a video. So yeah, if there's only one of the musicals that I can think of that hasn't got a death in, things aren't looking great for the characters of Nerdy Pros Must Die. That's what that exercise was for. I just had great fun trying to list every single character I could think of that died. Again, if I do miss character, let me know. And also, little fun little activity for you guys. If you could save one character from Starkid, who would it be? Who would it be? And also, how would it affect the story if that character was saved? For example, if you choose to save Scheherazade, then how would that go? Scheherazade was first. If Scarfy was safe, everything would be better. The world would be a better place right now if Scarfy was safe. And lastly, happy ending? ? Unfortunately, with this not being the ending of the trilogy as I thought, Starkid are free to do whatever they want with the ending. We could be in... We're definitely in for another everyone's dead scenario, I think. So that is how Nick Lang's tweet changed my theories. Thank you, Nick Lang, for noticing my video. It meant a lot. yeah. Things are a bit tough now for everyone, so thank you so much for bringing a little bit of light into my life on that day. Thank you. Also, let's see if we can get any of the other Starkids to notice my videos. Oh, things would be crazy. Could you imagine? Could you actually imagine if multiple Starkids noticed my videos? I think my life would just implode. So, please give me a like, comment and subscribe for more geeky and Starkid adventures. And please do subscribe. Because from the statistics of my last video, about 90% of the people who watched my video were not subscribed to me. And I'm so close to 50 subscribers, really. I'm about 41 subscribers, and weirdly I had a New Year's resolution in my head this past January to get past 50 subscribers this year. So if we can get past 50 subscribers this year before my birthday is the 19th of September, if we could reach over 50 by my birthday, that would be insane to me. Relative goals here, I'm realistic. So if you are subscribed to me, thank you so much, have a virtual hug. And if you're not subscribed to me, no virtual hug for you, no virtual hug for you. You'll have to subscribe, come back to the video, or subscribe down below and then scroll back up, go back like 10 seconds and then get the hug. But then, virtual hugs. At that point, I've really gone insane. Stay totally awesome, stay safe, love you all.